Hello, Sun Lakers. We're out on the golf course right now. We happen to be on hole 14. This is the first segment of Turf Talk with Mark Burchfield, and this is an information segment to make sure that the golfers and the residents are aware what they're seeing out on the golf course. A lot of this will be environmental, a lot of this will be challenges, some of this will be things that are looking for projects in the future. But welcome, and I hope you enjoy the topics we have going. So we're over here on green number 1. And what I wanted to talk about a little bit is the environmental factors that are going on up in the pass area during this time of year. We primarily grow cool season grasses on our greens, and the greens are prone to not survive extreme heat. It's poana and bent grass, and the poa wants to die and cut back where the bent grass thrives. The hard thing for me to do is to manage the two with fungicides, treatments, and aerifying or punching them during the year. We do these so they can survive the summer. Right now we are doing slicing and light top dressings. We are inoculating the greens every week with fungicide in order to keep them thriving in the summer. And right now, as you can see, the greens look healthy. It's a lot of work to do this, to make sure that everything is correct for the environment that we are in right now. But the summer practices are much different than the winter practices. We're trying to survive, keep these greens wonderfully good for the residents. Our goal is to maintain healthy turf. So I think these are a good example of healthy greens in the month of August in this area. This has been a very warm summer so far, late spring, early summer, and we're doing okay, at least on the greens. I wanted to talk to the residents and the golfers about the compaction and some of the thinning in the fairways. Right now, we were on hole number 2. What is underneath me right now is some very thin turf areas, and this is largely due to compaction, the soils, and the coverage of the irrigation. This coverage of irrigation we're always working on, but why is this area different than this area over here? And usually it comes from not getting enough water to make sure that it replenishes the soil. But then as you look at this ground is hard, very hard, it's compacted. So part of this is contributed to cart traffic. I really think that the most important thing we can think about is our future in these fairways. I will be showing you an example of a fairway that doesn't get any cart traffic, and that's not the answer of not having carts. It's about people realizing that the carts do create a compaction factor and the health of the turf. Also in that is our quality of our water and the amount of aerification and tining that we can do with sand in these areas. So I want to give you another example of a very nice fairway that gets very, very little cart traffic, and you can be able to see the difference. So as we're talking about fairways and the health of the fairways, I am on hole number 8. It's a par 3, and this fairway is pretty low cart traffic on it. We do get some people that drive on it, but as you can see, there are areas of turf that look very, very good and healthy. Also, and you might see, we still do get disease and we get contamination from kikuyu. These are all aspects of environment and compaction. We will try to do everything we can in the future to do the proper cultural practices to give the fairways the very best opportunity. Our soils are very, very hard and they lock up due to the calcium, the bicarbonate, and the hard water. So please remember, anytime you can, stay to the cart paths and stay in the roughs for now. I appreciate that. Over the last 2 years, we've been utilizing a wicket system. And this was brought to us at the GAC from Brian Garnington. The GAC wanted to do what they could to control compaction and cart traffic from just spreading it out. I have asked the GAC to relook at this because coming off of the tees, the cart path at the tees, we've removed the wickets. And we did this because I feel it's best to scatter the carts rather than every third day having the carts on the very same spot going out. Because it's a 3-day rotation, that's really what we have. So I felt that the best thing we could do is spread out the cart traffic and let people come off the cart paths as we used to, but we're utilizing these wickets at the green. That way people know where to go to once they do approach the green. Our green areas are our most sensitive areas. Well, this concludes our first segment of Turf Talk with Mark Burchfield. We will be doing these periodically through the seasons to bring you this type of information that is essential for residents to see where things are getting done and the challenges that are in front of us. Have a good day, happy golfing, see you on the golf course.